Hey Scorpio. So you guys had a really big February, and you made things happen this year. You made things happen at the end of last year, and you started seeing things come into fruition, and there were some roadblocks along the way. And I kind of feel like you're at that point now where you're just kind of questioning, what is it for? What's the purpose? Why am I going through this? Why am I bringing things into fruition, not really understanding what they are? Things are kind of being thrown at me right and left. It's a little chaotic in my life. And then the emotions start, and you guys are so psychic that, like, you can literally have a dream and then it happens 2 days later. I know several Scorpios that can do that. It's like the manifestations of dreams, or seeing the future, being very clairvoyant. And that's just what you guys do. And if you can keep a positive aspect on all of those manifestations that you have and all of those dreams that you're having, then March is going to look really, really good for you. If you have that kind of dark, intense Scorpio vibe happening, then March might be a little hard to get through. I feel like the waters are going to be muddied a little bit if you have the tendency to go onto the darker side of your manifestation qualities. Scorpio's transforming in a way that is amazing and beautiful and scary, and Jupiter will be going retrograde in March. So you're going to get, and it'll be retrograde for like 4 months. So you guys are going to get kind of a vacation from your outside chaos and transformation. There will be a lot more inner work happening. We'll have the Virgo full moon on March 1st. So you might have a tendency to be a little critical of yourself and of everybody else around you. The Virgo full moon can be a time where the perfectionist comes out in everyone, and then if things aren't perfect, you start to beat yourself up over it. It's like you're almost judging yourself more than anything else. You could be like putting a lot more pressure on other people as well. The very intense Scorpio vibe. That's really the main focus in March, because it's like, where do I use the stinger, or do I need to use the stinger? Can I put it away for March? Can I finally put the stinger away for March, or do I need to get it out and start using it? Because you feel there are some aspects of your life that you feel a little bit betrayed in, but at the same time, you're like, did I make this happen? Am I the one that did this? Or is it happening to me? These are like, and this is where I don't want you to get really down on yourself or really judgmental on yourself. So, Mercury is going retrograde in March, and Jupiter's going retrograde in March. And there are going to be some really big money vibes coming your way. Really big, stable money vibes coming your way. I'm not saying that you're going to get rich. It's not like a get rich quick thing. If I start getting comments like, where's my money? Where's my money? You guys know that you've been manifesting stability, and you've been manifesting this future that you want. Like, you have this idea of a future that you want, and it's just out of your reach, and you're not quite sure how to get there. The 10 of Pentacles is the first card that came up. So you're coming to the end of that cycle, and I feel like in March, it's going to be a lot easier to find that. And I don't want you to doubt yourself while it's happening. I don't want you to sit there and be like, I don't really know. I don't really know if this is true. I don't really know. You know, is it too good to be true? Is this really happening? Scorpio's coming into their own. Big time. And with Jupiter going retrograde, you guys are going to kind of get like that breather. There's still going to be work to be done. You know, we're just going to kind of go inwards a little bit. It won't be so in your face. It won't be so harsh. There's still things to do. So while you're focused on making your coins, you're also focused on the Lovers. I'm giggling because of the Scorpio vibe that I know. And you guys are like I feel like you want to have this Ten of Pentacles and you want to have this Lover's card, but you would rather, like, this is almost like, can I just put that in the background for a second? It's funny that it's the second card that came out. You know what I mean? Like, you want it to be there. You really want it to be there. And you've wanted it to be there for a while. And now that it's, like, back and in your face, you're like, I don't know. I don't know. 9 of Swords. I don't know. But I feel like you guys are making all of this happen, you know? And you make it happen, and then you're like, I'm not really sure. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that feeling. I love the feeling, but I don't know what to do with it. And it's a different kind of feeling. It's a different vibe. It's the stable, loving vibe, you know? You guys are used to the intense. You guys are used to the in-your-face love vibes. And you don't want those anymore. You want the stable ones. You want to have something that is solid and grounded and that you can trust. Trusting is a big thing for Scorpio right now. Because after March or after February, man, you guys went through that time where you know, what could you trust? What could you trust? And I feel like there were some tests that you had to go through to find out what could you trust? Who could you trust? You know, and now this like possible stable vibe is here again. And you're like, do I dare? Do you? Do you dare? 10 of Cups. And the Sun. So we have 2 completion cards here, the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. It's like you're coming to the end of the wanting. Is this where the fear lies? The Knight of Wands? Could be a fire sign in your life that kind of like is in and out. Like maybe, could be a Leo. We have a Sun here. 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's the Earth sign. And I feel like a lot of the back and forth and the I'm not sure is really because there was some time in February where you were so stuck up in your head about what do I do? There was almost a sabotaging moment where things like happened way too fast and they kind of like went out of control. There's the fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there could be like two different people or two different personalities in your midst that you're really not sure about. And I feel like there's kind of a test that's going on for you guys. And you have to make that decision for yourself. There's the Queen of Swords too. Got a lot of characters in March. So if this has to do with work, let's do that. Let's say this is a Gemini. And we have a Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay? If this has to do with work and business, I want you to be careful who this fire sign is. Could be going in and out of your life and taking shit with it. And I think you might be a little worried about your money aspect. We went from the 10 of Pentacles down to the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you're really worried about like building up those coins. Like if there is somebody in your midst that you are worried about taking money from you in any way, shape, or form, I would really keep an eye on that. Because I feel like it's going to happen like super, super fast. You could be moving also, right? 3 of Wands. We also have the 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck and the Knight of Swords. So air sign and fire sign. I am really feeling like Scorpio might be kind of taking on this earth personality, because we have the Knights out for the air sign and the fire sign, and they're both a little bit harsh about things. And you're just kind of sitting here like, I'm going to make my coins, and I'm going to do my thing, and I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to do it on my own. I'm going to do it Knight of Pentacles style. I'm going to do it on my own. If this has to do with a relationship, and you have choices in your life, you have, it looks like maybe a couple of choices that you have to choose from. This is going to be a month where you're going to feel very burdened about it. But I feel like by the end of March, you'll have your decision made. And you'll either decide to be by yourself. I'm feeling like the earth sign probably has a better chance than the fire and the air sign, because this air sign is like coming in like crazy with the Knight of Swords. And the fire sign seems like very kind of in and out. But you're just searching for that connection. This 6 of Cups, this 9 of Cups. And it's like, you know it's already there. Makes me think of Alice in Wonderland, the teacup, right? A little bit. Scorpio. You guys are so up and down and in and out lately. And you so badly want to be grounded. And I feel like that's coming for you in March. And I think that you can get out of your head. I feel like you can have this connection. You can have your wishes. You can have that stable home environment. You can have that stable family environment. You can do this. But the faith that was kind of taken away from you last month really needs to be built back up. And whoever did that to you, or if you did that to yourself, there's going to be plenty of opportunities to find that clarity. And there's also going to be plenty of opportunities for you to cut the people out of your life that are making you work too damn hard at it. You know, like if you have somebody in your life that is stable and grounded and making things easier for you, and there was this moment that kind of took all of that away, that put you in the 9 of Swords, that is quickly going to become cleared up. We'll put it that way. It is going to become clear on who you can trust and how you can approach the situation. Let's put it that way. Because March is going to be so great for you in love, in money. So don't doubt yourself, and don't let other people make you doubt yourself. And if there is somebody in your life that has built you up and that is working with you and is, you know, pushing you in the direction that you're supposed to be going, and you questioned that and possibly sabotaged it in some way, there will be an opportunity to get that cleared up, and there will be an opportunity to where it's not going to be so damn hard and things can get stable again. But you've got to do a lot of clearing in your life too. I feel like there are some people in your life that have been holding you down as well. So remember the connections that you keep. Remember the company that you keep, right? And try to keep yourself open to being in love and being stable and being happy, because you can. It doesn't have to be doom and gloom. Like, you know, you guys have been questioning yourselves for so long, and like, can I really do this? Is it really possible for me to be happy? You know, like, don't go into the darkest depths of, you know, like, don't go into that vibe, because there's somebody there that really lifts you up and has been, and you questioned it so badly that it almost, you almost lost it. You know, the Three of Wands, you like almost lost it. And now it's like, when am I going to get this back? It's coming back. Don't worry. But you need to be patient too. Scorpio, I love you guys. I hope you have a really great beginning of March. Sorry these are coming in so late. I had a little chaos happen last week and I had to reschedule a whole bunch of personal readings. Finally getting caught up on them. If you have a personal reading, like an email reading from me, which I'm only going to do email readings through the end of March. They've kind of become, what's a really good word for hassle? What's a really good synonym for hassle? Please remember with email readings, they're $10 readings and you will not get it back within 24 hours. I'm sorry. That's just like the pure simple facts of it. I don't even get back to InstantGo sometimes within 24 hours because I do have a life. I am very busy. I love you guys, and I've offered the $10 email readings because if you don't have InstantGo or can't get it, you know, you don't have it because you don't have an iPhone, I wanted you to get that opportunity. But I've had a lot of problems with people getting kind of nasty with me if they don't have their email reading within 24 hours. And it's a $10 reading, you guys. Like, I promise you, if you got the confirmation from my website that I got the order, you will get it. I promise. Like, I am not here to screw anybody over. So check out the $10 readings. If you want to, you know, it's just like a very quick 5-card spread. Like, it's not extremely detailed. It's just really fast. You'll get it within like 3 to 4 days unless I get delayed. So also you know, you can do the InstantGo app if you have the iPhone. I am getting to them. You know, they're not, sometimes it doesn't take me 24 hours. Sometimes it only takes me like an hour to get to it. So just be patient with me. Work with me and I'll work with you. I don't want to have to quit doing those because I'm being pressured, you know, expectations are too high kind of thing. Like, I don't want to have to quit reaching out, having people reach out to me for help, or, you know, questions or anything like that, just because expectations get too high. It can get really frustrating. And you have to understand that I am a human too, right? And I'm also doing the 10% off of all of my orders through March. If you use the code NOFEAR at checkout, you can get 10% off all of the services. So check that out on my website, fearlessintuition.net. I love you guys so much. You guys are fantastic. Have a really good beginning of March, and I will see you for the second half.